Well, Kimmy Wright says these last 2 years have been very difficult, but the day her husband died and then his funeral, some of the two most difficult days of her life. Now, she says, she feels like she's losing him all over again. After losing a 4-year battle with cancer, Bobby Wright was laid to rest in the Garden of Peace. But peace for his family has been difficult to find. Now, suddenly, Bobby's grave has become elusive, too.
No one should have to go through this, and at this time, how do I know where my husband is located? I feel like the grieving has started all over again.
For 21 months, Kimmy Wright says she's been visiting her husband's grave, the site seen in these pictures, saving up money to buy a bench, until then planting flowers and relying on the cemetery's metal grave marker. 2 weeks ago, she noticed the grave marker had been moved.
This used to be here.
On top of what she believed to be her husband's grave, a fresh pile of dirt.
As if I'd never been grooming it and someone else was buried there, and my husband's marker had been moved over a full grave.
She asked the cemetery for an explanation.
She said to me, well, I don't know what to tell you. His grave is right here.
So are they kind of saying, whoops, the marker's been in the wrong place for 20 months?
Yes, basically.
Not what she wanted to hear, so I went to Detroit Memorial Park West Cemetery office for answers.
We don't move bodies. We don't place bodies on top of bodies.
I was told a couple of weeks ago there was a burial right next to Mr. Wright.
So that could give her the illusion that we're digging up bodies or anything like that, because once they actually, do burials, yes, there's loose dirt that's placed around, and sometimes the number is actually placed, on the wrong grave. The number, not the body.
I figure I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of going through the drama with them. I have not received one phone call from the office to say, hey, we're sorry this has happened to you. What can we do to accommodate you? I haven't heard nothing.
Well, the cemetery office tells me the day they spoke with Mrs. Wright, their computers were down and they were a little uncertain about what happened, but they do plan on reaching out to her. They do plan on apologizing, and they say they are sorry that she's had to go through this. Reporting live, I'm Jennifer Ann Wilson. Back to you.
Jennifer, quick question. How did the marker get moved? I heard her trying to explain sometimes numbers get moved, but what did she say about the marker?
Well, it's kind of an odd thing, but every time they dig a grave, they use a big backhoe. It's a piece of machinery, not just a shovel, and it's not very precise. Sometimes she says that backhoe kind of grabs one of those metal markers, and that's what she thinks happened in this case.
All right, Jen. Well, hopefully they will indeed make that phone call and say sorry at the very least. Thank you so much for the live report.
And Jennifer Ann's story is a direct result of a viewer tip. If you have something you want us to look into, shoot us an email to tips@WXYZ.com. You can also connect with us on Facebook or give us a call at 248-827-9252.